everybody! I'm here today to show you how to take night pictures with a DSLR camera. This will be an easy tutorial, so let's get right into the video. I'm filming this at night. I have my car lights on, but it's nighttime outside. I wanted to sort of tell you what to do and give you just a few examples of what you should do. So let's get right into the video. First of all, the first option is to set it to night mode. So on the camera here, I have the a dial here that I can use, and there's an option for night mode. So if I turn that dial, I'll bring it a little bit closer. If I turn that dial on this camera, it's actually the option that has the little star in the corner right over there. That's night mode. So when I turn it to night mode, it's automatically going to take a good night picture. I'm going to put it on autofocus, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture. I was going to roll the window down and snap a picture, but there's someone walking by, and I don't want them to think I'm taking a picture of them. So I'm going to give them a couple minutes, a couple seconds just to walk by, and then I'm going to snap the picture, okay? So what I'm going to do now that the person has passed, is I'm going to roll down the window, I'm going to snap the picture, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we're going to roll down the window, snap the picture just like that, just of the landscape over here, and you can see what it looks like. Beautiful picture, as you can see, brightens everything up in night mode. So that's the first option. But if your camera doesn't have night mode, or you want more control over the settings, then you're going to set it to the following settings to take a good night picture. You want to turn it to manual mode, and I'll tell you what to do, and then I'll demonstrate. So you want to turn it to manual mode, and basically you want to either hold the camera really steady, like hold it on a surface like this, for instance, really steady, or you want to set it on a tripod, just because it's gonna need some time to take in a lot of light, okay? Because it wants to get a lot of light in at nighttime to brighten up the picture. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the aperture as low as it goes. We want to open up that opening in the lens as much as we can. So you want your f-stop number to be as low as possible, and you want to set your ISO to a high number, like something like 1600 if you have it available. And if you have the option to set a long shutter speed, then you want to set a long shutter speed as well. I'm going to show you how to do it without setting a long shutter speed, but you can set a long shutter speed as well. So I'm going to turn the camera back on. I'm going to turn it to aperture priority mode, which is the A on here, okay? So if I turn it to the aperture priority mode, okay, it allows me to change the aperture. So when I scroll this wheel, you can see in the middle there, the f-stop number is changing. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's nighttime and the camera's overexposed and everything, but basically as I turn it to the right, the f-stop number goes higher and the lens closes on that image. As I turn it to the left, the lens opens, you can see right there, and the f-stop number gets lower. So my lowest f-stop is 3.5 for this camera and this lens. So I'm setting it to the lowest f-stop number, the widest opening for aperture. And to adjust the ISO, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the menu button, and I'm already on the ISO sensitivity right there. So I'm going to change my ISO, and you can set it to like a high number. There's, 800. I'm going to go up to 1600, but 800 would probably still be okay. Now what happens is when you set the ISO to a higher number, you end up getting a brighter picture. It allows more light into the picture, but you sacrifice the quality. So I'm going to turn the camera back on. Sorry about that. ISO we're going to set to, let's say, something like 1600. So it just makes the picture more grainy. Okay, so now that I've turned it on sort of my auto mode, that same person is walking by where I want to take the picture again. Come on, there's no way this is real. Is this set up? Am I on a reality TV show or something? Okay, so now that I've set it up properly, as you can see, I have my aperture set to really wide. It's a low f-stop number. My ISO is set to 1600. I'm going to open up the window over here. We're going to take another picture just out the window right here. Just like that. And as you can see, not too bad. I mean, I got it's overexposed a little bit because I got the mirror in there. We'll do it one more time. Okay, I'll do it without the car mirror in there. Just like that. As you can see, it looks absolutely beautiful, okay? This is nighttime, but on that picture, it looked really good. It brightened everything up. That's it. Those are the steps to taking a good night picture on a DSLR camera. It just looks... It's just easy. Either set it to night mode or set it to manual mode. You want to get your aperture as low as it goes to open up the lens as wide as possible, let in the most light. possible. You want to set your ISO to a higher number, something like 1600. If you go above 1600, it might get a little bit grainy and noisy, but up to 1600 should be okay for nighttime pictures. And then if you want to, you can even set a long shutter speed to allow more light in, but that's optional because I didn't set a long shutter speed. As you heard, it was a quick shutter speed. That's it. That is how to take night pictures with a DSLR camera. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.